Hi there guys, Steve from YearRoundRiders.co.uk again, back with another vlog. 2 vlogs in one day, from work, gonna see what I can do. It's incredibly windy today, throwing the bike around all over the place, but the wind's never behind you, is it? You never get a good rear wind, it's always either in front of you or at the side of you, as I've noticed. So cornering is a little bit difficult because I'm trying to lean it in and the wind's trying to pick me up. So yeah, 2 vlogs. Spoke this morning in my earlier vlog about the ACF 50 guide video article that I'm going to be doing. So that's planned. Going to get that live as soon as possible. My girlfriend's going to help me film that because obviously there's no point doing it with this helmet mounted cam, so I'm going to do it with a proper camera. I'm going to get some proper shots. You might actually finally see me. I don't know, I might wear my helmet. I don't know if any of you want to see me or want to know what I look like. But yeah, spent a bit of time today at work looking at cameras. Obviously the GoPros are pretty damn expensive and I can't justify the investment of a GoPro just yet, but I've been looking at cameras, been looking at different options, looking at the option of using a digital dictaphone to record the audio, possibly improve that. The only problem is at the moment, because the camera that I'm using, if I was to just use this camera for video and then use a separate source for the audio, I would come a cropper, because it's not a constant frame rate on this camera, because it's a really cheap MD80 clone. The actual frame rate's variable, which is why I've been having so much trouble encoding the footage on here. Now if the video frame rate goes up or goes down, obviously it syncs the audio accordingly, whereas if I'm recording to a separate digital source that's going to be of a higher quality, that's going to be a constant bit rate, so there's going to be fluctuations in the video, which then if I try and team that up with a separate audio source, it's not going to marry up very well. So I am going to need to get a slightly higher quality camera before I do that. Now, luckily a friend of mine was at CES in Vegas last week, or the week before, and he got chatting to the guys at GoPro there. So he's got some contact information, he's going to have a word with them. He runs a professional computer review website, so he's going to have a word with those guys, see if he can get one for review. If he can, I've offered to road test it for him, so obviously I can get a feel for it, headlight out. I can get a feel for it, see if they are worth the investment. I'm not sure which camera he's going to be getting. I know they've got the HD Hero 3 or possibly some newer ones coming out. Now I've seen a lot of the current YouTube vloggers using the HD Hero 2 and whatnot. It's not going to be one of those, obviously that's a current product, so they're not going to be giving those out for reviewing or testing. I've seen some of the drift cameras as well. I've been looking at other people's setups pretty much all day, while, you know, in between breaks and whatnot at work. So I've had a look at the people's setups and I've seen what they're doing. I would quite like the idea of having, you know, a front mounted camera pointing back at me, because you can't actually see it with this one, but I do gesture a lot. Headlight out. I do gesture a lot. Hand gestures, head gestures. Not always obscene. Headlight out, headlight out. Not always obscene gestures. They do find their way in there somehow though. Obviously some drivers and pedestrians and other riders do warrant an obscene hand gesture from time to time. But yeah, I do gesture. I'm quite a... what's the word? You know, people who talk with their hands, like salesmen or doctors. Doctors are good at talking with their hands. Well, I'm kind of one of those, headlight out. I'm one of those people, so there's a lot of movement involved in my speech that you guys aren't getting. I can't communicate that to you with the current setup. So I've been toying with the idea as well of multiple cameras, because you can get some really high quality USB webcams for cheap, and I've been toying with the idea of having them set up around the bike, powered via USB, and going into a laptop and have the laptop record them. The only problem is, obviously I'm going to have to test and see what webcams are like at high speeds and moving about, because obviously the CMOS sensors and image sensors in there aren't really designed to be coping with high speed movement, bounces, bumps, etc. So I'm toying with that idea. It's still a possibility. I do have quite a high performance laptop which I can keep on my person and come up with some fancy ideas with regards to stopping and starting recording as well. I think there's some equipment things that you can get called, I think one of them's called a Boss pedal, and it's basically it's a jokey type item, but it's a USB pedal that you put under your desk, plug it into your PC, and if your boss walks anywhere near your PC or comes towards you, you press the pedal with your foot and it minimises all the windows and it opens up a fake spreadsheet. Now I have seen some of those rewired to stop and start timers and stuff like that, so I'm sure I could sort one out to stop and start recording. Sure, it'd be a little batch script or something on Windows. I'm probably losing some of the less technical people right now, or less computer geeky people. And then I've got some possible computer geeky people watching this and going, ah, that's a pretty good idea you got there, Steve. So, but regardless, whatever I do decide setup wise, I will be posting about it over at YearRoundRiders.co.uk. So if you want to know what setup I'm going to be running, there is going to be a section on the forum for motor vlogging and setups and different options, you know, what people can go for, etc. So I will be looking at getting that set up. Obviously I don't want to end up looking like the Google car, the Google Street View car with a massive panoramic surround sound, you know what I mean, a massive panoramic surround picturesque camera tripod thing stuck on top of my head. But I'm sure if I could it'd be cool. Cheers, Micro. So yeah, I will be posting about my setup. Headlight out. I will be posting about my setup on the website, on the forum. So if you've any questions, head over there, sign up, or post a comment in the comment section below. Not got many views. I'm going to try renaming my vlogs tonight. Headlight out. I'm going to try renaming my vlogs tonight to see if I can get some more views overnight. Obviously, because it's still a relatively new channel. I mean, I only actually signed up to YouTube with this account on the 1st of January, so I don't expect YouTube to be throwing me to the top of all the search results, but I can do some jiggery pokery with the titles and tags to try and get myself to the top of a few. So I'm going to be posting that on there. I've got a video related to the exhaust on this bike. I did a before and after with a stock exhaust and a Beowulf exhaust, so I'm going to pop that live shortly, get that on this channel, get some views coming in for that. I mean, I've got that video on another channel at the moment, and that's already had about 5,500 to 6,000 views, so I'll get that live in a bit, hopefully get some views in for that. Some other things that I've been doing, what else have I been doing apart from, well, I've been mainly working today, so yeah, that's pretty much what's taken up the best part of my day is work. But I'm trying to think now what else we can talk about. Oh, tea last night was lovely. I don't know if anybody watched yesterday's vlog, but I did manage to get to the Asda, and I didn't forget anything per se, I just didn't get enough. By the time I'd actually cooked the meal, it was quite a small portion, but I'll stick a picture of the food on now. Yorkshire puds. Yorkshire puds, a little bit of pork. I didn't do anything with the pork this time, I just stuck it in the roasting tin. Stuck all my vegetables around it. Little drizzle of olive oil, little rubbing of salt, and yeah, some Yorkshire puds. They were nice. Bit of Bisto gravy, obviously, none of that cheap shit. Yorkshire puds were Asda's own, but you know, it's, if you're buying Yorkshire puds anyway, you're already committing the highest form of sacrilege. You know, make them. Don't buy them frozen, ready-made. Even Aunt Bessie's can't be homemade. So I figure if you're going to cheat and buy ready-made Yorkshire puds, you might as well get the cheapest shitty Yorkshire puddings you can, because nothing's going to beat your homemade. So I bought some Asda's own. They're not bad, to be honest. So I got some of them. Me and Al sat down. Like I say, she wasn't very happy with me last night because I spent quite a long time editing the video. I'm going to pull over for you. I spent quite a long time editing the video, so the missus was a little bit upset about that. You alright, mate? Missus was a little bit upset by that. So I might not get both of these online at the same time, but I am going to number them. They're going to be numbered in the series, so 01, 02, 03, 04, etc. So if you do want to know what I'm talking about, then obviously you go to the number before or after this vlog, and we can take it from there. So yeah, it's nearly at home now. Just watch out for these doggies. There we go. Easy peasy. I don't know if anybody else has noticed. Does anybody else get barked at by dogs? I know those dogs didn't, but dogs do that. Dogs make you out to be a liar. Watch me dog, he does this. And then he won't do it. And the person that you told to watch will be like, yeah, of course your dog does that. No, honestly, my dog does. He does this all the time. Come on, do it, dog. And he'll be like, no, I'm going to make you look a right twat. Well, those dogs just did that to me, but besides the point, does anybody else get barked at? Cheers, mate. I get barked at quite a lot, and I don't know, I've always got barked at by dogs, and I don't know if it's me. I mean, I've got 4 huskies myself, and they love me to bits. I just don't know whether other dogs think I'm a massive twat, or dogs just hate motorbikes. I haven't quite figured out what it is yet. So if you could leave a comment below if you get barked at on a regular basis, that'd be kind of cool. do a little poll, find out the statistical average of bikers getting barked at. Maybe start the anti-barking at bikers campaign, the ABBAB or ABBAA. I can't really come up with an acronym right now while I'm riding. Too many pricks about. So yeah, if you get barked at, post a comment, let us know. If you don't, let me know. If you've got dogs that bark at other people on bikes, let me know. And yeah, we'll chat about that next time. So yeah, that's it for me for now. So head over to YearRoundRiders out. Head over to another headlight out. Head over to YearRoundRiders.co.uk. Sign up, post on the forums, be a part of the community. Like my video, comment on my video, subscribe my video, headlight and side light out. And yeah, we'll grow Year Round Riders together, and together we shall be having a right good laugh, or at least that's the plan. And on a side note, I can really smell weed. Like, either it's growing in the car behind me, or they're smoking it in the car in front. One of the two. But yeah, that's all for me for now, and I'll catch you later. Thanks for watching. Have a good time.